All right, so everybody knows that I have been I'm not a Jameson Williams hater. I'm a guy who wants to see the 12th overall pick in 2022 succeed. I want him to live up to that. And I'm sorry, but I'm a huge believer in you can only be a bust in the first round because you were drafted in the first round because you were better than 32 or you were one of the best 32 players in your draft class that year. You were better than 250 plus people. You have to be held accountable. You have to have some responsibility. And you have to, in my opinion, now here it is. You have Lamar Jackson, the last pick in the first round. You've got those guys. But then you got a Clyde Edwards-Helaire or somebody like that. I think he was taken in the first round, right? But you got one of those guys that they underperform. Then you have a Deebo Samuel, a DK Metcalf. You got a Amon-Ra St. Brown in the fourth round. Lights out. He about to get paid next year. Believe that. So if you can't be outworked, you can't be outperformed by somebody drafted later than you. That's my belief. So I've been very tough on him. Very tough. I want him to succeed. He is a valuable asset. If we are going to win games, if we're going to compete with the Miami Dolphins, the Buffalo Bills, the Kansas City Chiefs, when it matters. In the playoffs, the Super Bowl, we won't see none of them teams to the Super Bowl. That's who we need to worry about. The NFC, we got the Niners. If we're going to spread that defense out, if we're going to make them guys work, we're going to need Jameson Williams to ball. That's just the bottom line. And he did that on Sunday. I was watching the throw from Jared Goff. It was horrendous. I thought Jared Goff got hit. I thought maybe it got tipped. It was probably one of the worst throws of Jared Goff time as a Lion. Not like a incorrect decision. It was a miserable throw. Okay, wobbly the entire way. And for Jameson Williams to catch that pass was insane. It really was. And it showed you the value of what he can bring to the team. And it was great to see. But this right here, I want to bring this in. And unfortunately, guys, I can't do much about it. I can't make it bigger. I can't do anything like that. But this here was, I want y'all to listen. I'm going to put on my headphones because I need to hear this. I'm going to play this a couple times. And I just want you to go with me to Tampa Bay. Go with me. Don't forget, I've been to a road game. And I would recommend, if you've been to a Detroit Lions game at Ford Field, that's fine. Save your money. Go to a road game. Go to one. Just one. And I guarantee you will love it. You will love it. It's something I can't explain. It's something about being in enemy territory. But I'm going to let this play a couple times. And this is coming from the Detroit Lions Instagram. And this is a field view of Jameson Williams, that entire play. Without further ado, man, let's check it out. All right, now what I want you to hear, just stop what you're doing, listen to this crowd. It literally gave me goosebumps every time I hear the crowd when he catches the ball and hits the ground. It is a giant roar. Don't forget, we're on the road. And Dan Campbell said the other day, it's like a home game. But listen to the roar of this crowd when he catches this pass. I mean, it's straight goosebumps, bro. Like nothing but goosebumps. Unbelievable. And this thing was a duck the entire way. I can't really show that. It's from the side. But this thing is a duck the entire way. Jameson Williams able to adjust and get that thing off. I'm telling you, that's what we want to see. The throw was horrendous. It was terrible. If you watch it from the side, because they have another view as well. I want to see if it's on, it might be on their Instagram. That was from the Detroit Lions Instagram. All right, let me see. No, you can't see it here because they cut it off. But it was a horrible pass. It's amazing. If the defensive back turns around, that's an interception. It would have been an interception, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. But Jameson Williams had beat him so bad that he was too busy trying to catch up. And somebody brought out something really good as well. Let me see if I want to bring it back in. And I was going to do this for a play breakdown, but I don't know if we're going to be able to see it here. But let me bring this back in because somebody brought in a really good, oh, wait a minute. No, that's not how we got to transition the right way. Okay, that's how we got to do that. But I don't know if we're going to be able to see it from this angle, but they talked about how Jameson Williams didn't show what, you know how defensive backs will play, they'll try to play the ball, but if they're not looking at the ball, they'll play the player. And how Jameson Williams reacted at the last minute, so he didn't give this guy here any idea of what he was doing. So fantastic. But you know what? Let's listen to it one more time. I can't. We got to hear it one more time, man. One more time. It was fantastic. Bro, that's a road game. That is a road game, I'm telling you. And now we're going deep. We're taking over stadiums. It probably, man. And Tampa is like the one game I didn't want to go to because of heat. I don't do heat or cold like humidity. It's the one game I didn't want to go to, but I wish I would have gone. So, but anyway, Jameson Williams, man, that's what we want to see. That's what we've been waiting on. And I think that we're going to see more, but we've had to wait long enough. I think that went a long way for his confidence. He hears what the fans say. He might act like he don't care. Maybe he doesn't, but everybody cares a little bit. And sometimes it can start to get to you, but that's what we want to see. So Jameson Williams, man, for us to win, I truly believe that he's got to be a factor.